everybody, this is Sherry with CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat. And I've got a project to share with you. I actually did this one with my kids and we had a blast. So I want to share them with you, but I did some alterations on theirs using my Cricut. So I'm going to show you the one I did first, because that one was done with nothing but what comes with the die. For this tag I used, and for all of the ones that the kids and I did together, this is a wooden slice that I purchased online at Amazon, because I couldn't seem to find the slices with the holes in them at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Now, you know, they may have them out closer to Christmas or something like that, but at the time I couldn't find them. So this is what I went with. This is what the die comes with. I kind of bent my little ear there. And I tried to follow the image that was on the package, you know, that was on the picture when I purchased this die from AliExpress. So I doubled up my antlers so that they were a little sturdier. I think I should have doubled up my ears because apparently I bent one. But, you know, everything else is pretty much on the block of wood. Now, if you don't have wood, you can just cut out a circle. Cut out a big circle. You know, you can cut it out of craft. You can cut it out of whatever color you want. And it comes with the little glasses and the little nose and the mouth and the eyes and everything you see on it, with the exception of the wood and the cording, which came with the wood. So this is what the die consists of. Now, I'm not going to take the kids out of the packages because it was a pain in the butt trying to get this ribbon and these antlers and these ears back in the bag without breaking them and bending them and mangling them. So I've got each one of them in a different plastic baggie, and the kids are signing the back of them because, you know, these can be used for, they can be used for ornaments afterwards. So I wanted the kids' name and the year they made them on the back. But I also used a scallop circle and a stitch circle from Cottage Cuts, and I just initialed mine. But, you know, you can do however you want. And this was the smallest piece of wood. Theirs are a little more centered, but I could have just used the circle and then, you know, been able to center it better if that bothers you. It didn't bother me. But if it bothers you, I would just go with a circle so you have, you know, you can center it on the wood a little better. But it still gives you plenty of room to write to and from. And this is the one that I made. Now, I'm going to tip these up like this so that you don't get a glare. But these are the ones that Mariah made. And like I said, I cut these glasses off of my Cricut, and I was really tickled. They had all different kinds. Now, I wish I had, you know, made these ones a little wider, but they still worked. And I gave Mariah the choice of pearls or bling to put on the side of her glasses, and she picked one of each. And if you notice, her mouth's a little tippy, and she has like a little bit of attitude, but that's one Mariah made. Now, we struggled a little bit with the dots because I kept going, Mariah, they got to go on the green. They got to go on the green. And she'd stick it here. And I'd say, no, Mariah, it's got to go on the green. And now, I ran the kids through a Xyron sticker maker, this part. Now, this part, because they stick out over, we glued on. So the berries were ran through the Xyron maker, which made them repositionable at first. So I'd say that, you know, they need to go up here on the green, Mariah, and she'd stick it here. And I'd say, no, Mariah, they need to go up here on the green, and she'd stick it here. And after about 40 times, I was like, it needs to go right here, Mariah. Right here, please put it right there. I was like, just on the green, please. Your mama can't take this no more. Put it on the green. We don't want your reindeer to have red pimples. We want it to go on the green. So, these are Mariah's. And I think she did a fabulous job. And I was really proud of her. And I tried to show her to put it behind, but she wanted to put them in front. So, see, I was flexible. But I didn't want her poor little reindeer to have red pimples, so the red pieces had to go on the green. But she did good, and I was really tickled, and she had fun. We had a blast doing these together, me, Mariah, Danae, and Jessie. So give me 1 second and I'll bring you out Jessie's. These are Jessie's. He got so mad. I was like, oh, that one looks like a puppy and that one looks like a little pig. And he's like, they're not a pig, they're not a puppy. They were not a pig and they were not a puppy, but they got little pig and puppy noses, if you ask me, because I wasn't paying attention when he decided to use the gel pen, and so he put little pig noses on them. Her little nose holes or nostrils, I don't know what you want to call them. But, and then he didn't want any bit bling on his, because his was boys. So, oh no, sorry, this one's a girl, because she got pierced ears. That's right, I remember now. She got pierced ears, but this one's the boy. And so he wasn't getting no bling. And again, these ones were cut out on the Cricut. I think I cut out 3 different designs on, yeah, because the cat eye glasses aren't on out of these 2. So I cut out 3 different designs of glasses on my Cricut. And I just tried to measure my wood the best I could so I would have sizes that kind of would fit. Now, technically, according to the drawing, the glasses should have kind of been here in the center. So that's where I measured at. And if you put them at the top, see, they're a little big. But that's okay. So they had fun. And these are Jessie's. And I'll be right back with Danae's. Alright, everyone. Danae is the artist in the family. And she really is an artist. She graduated from classes as an artist. She's a tremendous colorer. She's a tremendous... she does chalk work. She does colored pencils. She does watercolors. She's an artist. I am a crafter. Danae is an artist. These are hers. And of course, okay, let me show you this one. These are the little hangy things that hold your glasses around your neck. And so she took them out and put them on like that. And then she gave them little pearls up here. And then instead of putting the holly up at the top, she decided to drop hers down here at the bottom. So this is Danae's first one. And this is her second one. And so, of course, her little deer is looking over to the side. She put the bling across the top. These are the cat's eye ones I was talking about. And she put the pearls there, the bigger pearls on the corner. Had the berries down here. Again, everything kind of over to the side as if the deer were looking in that direction. And so these are my artistic, my artist, the artist in the family. These are hers. Me, Mariah, and Jessie, I followed the directions, and Mariah and Jessie took artistic liberties. We'll just run with it like that. And that's how we did. That's how we roll. And, but they turned out really cute, and they all had fun. I mean, it didn't matter whether it was, you know, my oldest daughter who's a college graduate, or, you know, Jessie or Mariah or me. We all had a great time. And this was a great die. Definitely worth the money that I spent for it. And I love that they can be used as tags. All of them have the same thing on the back. Jessie has not had a chance to sign his, but I will get that done before I get them bagged up to be put in my stash where my tags are. But we all had so much fun, and we laughed and just had a great family evening. So definitely something that can be done, you know, with your kids, and everybody can have fun. And if you don't have access to an electronic die cutter like a Cricut or a Silhouette, just cut the glasses out of different colored paper. You know, reds and greens and blues and golds and silvers. And, you know, you can still put some little bling here on the corners if you want. And so there's lots that you can do with just the basic die. And if you don't like this holly, because I wasn't real fond of it, but I went ahead and cut everything out that day that I was going to use, you know, from the thing. And I thought I'm just going to stick with what is in the die set, because I didn't want to go digging through my stuff, because I was already taking the time to do the glasses. But if you don't like this, any holly and berries or no holly and berries would work just as well. But I like that it kind of covers up where the antlers get glued down onto the head. So that is it. That is my last of the deers. We are probably going to do some more. I think I have like 6 or 7 more wooden pieces, and the kids had so much fun. But I think I forgot to save my Cricut file, so I'm going to have to go find them again. But it wasn't anything difficult to do, and I just measured and did it that way, so I knew what size to cut them out, and I didn't adjust anything. I kept the proportions the same. Excuse me, the proportions the same. And that is it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And remember to practice your CPR, craft, pray, repeat. Thanks for visiting me today, and happy crafting. Love you all. Bye.